broadcasting from Ventas, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for March 3rd, 2010. The last headline: there's no results to the recalls of the car makers. Now, of course, you had GM and their problems. Money problems as well. Closing down one plant in Detroit, or Flint, Michigan, that is. Number two, Toyota. Akito Toyota, that's with a DA at the end, saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And then next thing you know, well, he feel like killing himself. So that's number two car maker. And then of course Chrysler and Dodge, of course, they combine. They having problems. So here it is, no results. The only results we hear, I'm sorry for the death of those drivers. I'm sorry to the family, my condolences. Yeah, your condolences is giving up some money, because you're gonna lose a lot of money. Well, of course they're gonna cut more jobs, the recalls and everything. You know, I was just thinking about when people went to school, men and women. Let's say they major in engineer. I'm taking a sidebar to make a point. Here they are. They studied and everything. They got scholarship. They had to owe Sally Mae and all them so much money. And with Sally Mae being privatization, and to for the government to back them up, you know, hand in hand, like a lobbyist that Sally Mae is, that people cannot be engineers, cannot fill their dreams. And that those may be the one that may be the best in fixing the problems with your accelerator being stuck, or with your brakes being jammed, or with your airbags having problems, leaking. They may be the best ones that out on the streets looking for jobs because they cannot pay their student loans and everything else. So they had to downgrade their job or try to get something that will help pay some of that loan. And I'm backing this up in a case of Sally Mae on 60 Minutes in 2006. And it tells the story. You watch that, the one of Sally Mae in 2006 on 60 Minutes. That would answer that question, why so many people who graduated from universities and colleges and they are hurting and trying to pay off the loans, and Sally Mae is preventing them from fulfilling their dreams as engineers to develop the things to prevent cars being recalled. They may be the best ones, but they out on the streets unemployed, or headed off somewhere else, or working overseas in the fight for freedom in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and even in Kuwait. So what you do, you start listening to the president, the U.S. President Barack Obama. Let the students from now on pay 10%, providing if they work in public services. And one of the public services will be trying to work at a Toyota, Chrysler, or GM to help you solve these problems. So you don't have to come up and say, I'm sorry, oh, I'm sorry. And sorry that you're losing money, and then in return, you're trying to even the score by laying off workers. So no results to the recall. That's it. You might as well get into the future and get you a George Jetson spacecraft vehicles. That's it for the LTL editorial news for March 3rd, 2010. This is LTL, and he is sounding off.